how was your summer, and what do you feel like you accomplished?
I think it was a good summer. It was a little bit long, but happy to be back and get things going.
What difference does a year make? I mean, last year we know the contract thing, but you're signed, you're going to play center. I mean, I would imagine that you have to feel pretty good about what's happening right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anytime you get older in the league and you take steps in the right direction, you kind of grow as a player and just grow as a person and becoming that NHL player that I want to be.
When you missed training camp, I mean, did it have an effect, you think, on you as the season went on, or not?
I think I did a really good job of staying in shape and making sure that when I came, I was ready no matter when it was. And I think either way, as long as you take care of yourself, it's everyone's so good at training now, and everyone knows how to do it pretty much. And so you see all the guys come into camp, they're all in shape and they're all ready to go. So as long as you stay ready yourself, it's okay.
Andreas, you had very good chemistry with Thomas Vanek when he was here last. How can it benefit you to play with him again?
I think just playing with a player that's so highly skilled like him, it just makes the game so much easier. And when the puck's on his stick, kind of don't have to worry too much and know that it's going to be in the right spot. As long as I put myself in the right position, I have a good feeling that it's going to be right on my tape, and it's a lot of fun playing with that amount of skill.
I was going to say, is that the key to playing with someone like that, is knowing, I mean, he'll find you.
Exactly. I mean, he's so good with the puck, and I think my speed opens up a lot of ice for him, and I think we just we both have that mindset where we know how to use each other and work those give and goes and find that open ice and create the offense.
With Henrik gone, I mean, there's going to be more minutes, and it sounds like you're part of the group that could see a little bit more of responsibility. How excited are you maybe to expand, your role?
Anytime you can take another step and become a bigger role player in this league is definitely a good feeling. Obviously, it's going to be sad not being on the ice with Z, but again, everyone's going to have to step up and take over those minutes that he played, and I think everyone will do a good job of stepping up, and I'm happy to be a part of that too.
Because Z's future was in doubt, did Blash contact you and said you might be center this year, or how did you find that out? Because I know you want to play that position.
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable in whatever position he puts me in, so. I show up here and I look at the lineup and I see where I am, and I just get ready to play that position no matter what it is. So try not to worry about where I am. It's just getting on the ice and taking care of business there.
What do you like about playing center more than?
I think it's just a little more free-flowing for me. I can kind of get under the puck, and I think in the D zone I can get low and come underneath the play on the offense and kind of get the puck to Vanek or whoever's on the ice, and use my speed to get up the ice, create open space, and create offense.
You played there last year a little bit. Would you say several games?
I mean, it was spot duty here and there. Whenever he needed me at center, he'd put me there. So I was never got a chance to, I think, be comfortable in that position where you get into the game, mid-game, you go and take a face-off, and you haven't taken a face-off for 2 periods, but you got to be ready for that, and I think it's just getting comfortable in position and getting the reps in as a centerman, and I think the rest will take care of itself.
Have you started any advice as far as face-offs for any centers? Or?
It's just reps, I think, at that point. I mean, all these guys are so good because they take face-offs all the time, so I mean, you get in that game position, it's one draw. You take face-offs in practice, you get to drop a couple at a time, so it's a little bit different, and obviously you get that one opportunity in the dot, so you got to make the most of it, but it's just reps, I think.
What do you have to do to be more consistent? To be more consistent production-wise?
What do you mean?
You went through some dry spells last year, like 10, 11.
Just consistently playing. I think when I get those consistent minutes, I consistently produce. So I think as long as those minutes don't fluctuate from a lot to a little, I think if it's just a comfortable amount of minutes, I definitely can produce with it.
Is part of being, I mean, learning to be a good pro is learning how hard you have to play every night. I mean, when you're as gifted a skater as you are, things probably came a little bit easier in juniors, but in this league,
yeah,
I mean, for most young players, it seems like that's part of the learning process.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone's so good in this league. It's the best league in the world. So, I mean, any opportunity you get, you got to be aware out there, and any mistake can end up in your own net. So every play is important.
This kind of the best feeling you've had coming into camp? I mean, last year, obviously, all the issues. A couple of years ago, oh, is he going to make the roster or not? I mean, this is kind of like the best feeling, best mood or best feeling you've had coming into it.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good feeling for sure, knowing, you know, you can be the player that, you know, all the minutes that are available, as long as you take care of business on the ice and, you know, get out there and do your job, you should be okay.
What kind of influence was Zetterberg on you?
I mean, just watching him on the ice and, you know, how he takes care of himself off the ice is, you know, definitely one of the best in the world ever to play the game. So it's a chance to, you know, watch him is unbelievable.